and play a little 2-Point Museum. I'm gonna do a little voiceover on some gameplay that I did a couple of days ago. Right now we're in my botany area, and this little corner, I'm trying to create a seating area where I want it to be really cozy and just fun and inviting. So I put some vines on the wall to try to really help it come to life. As you can see, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in this building alone. However, the first building over here, we're gonna go on an expedition first. Because I still have something undiscovered in this area that I really, really would like to find. So we're gonna grab the survey scanner and hopefully it'll make it a little bit easier to find that missing exhibit that I don't have. And we're in the positive, which is really good because I've been in debt. I was getting notifications for going bankrupt, and so I had to let some people do some advertising over here at my museum. So there's a cardboard. I think we see it a little bit later. There's some kitty litter and some holistic. I'm all for holistic in my personal life, but there's some holistic oil, aromatherapy oil type stuff going on, and I think it says it stinks. Anyways, so because I went bankrupt, or I didn't actually go bankrupt, but I was in debt, this building has no windows on it, and I keep forgetting whenever I get back on here, now that I'm in the positive, to add windows, because I did take out a loan, and then after I took out that loan, I was still getting threats of bankruptcy, so I took out a bigger loan, paid off the first loan, and climbed out of the debt that I had acquired. You see, I added this little arch over in this area, and to me, it feels like it pulls it together so much better. It looks like a secret little garden where I would, personally, I would sit there. I would sit there, I would relax there. So I'm going to add a couple of flowers to it. I wanted to add some yellows and some pinks. I hope I put down a blue. I don't know if I have it unlocked yet. But to give it a pop of color, I don't really like this stone that I'm putting right here. I don't know if that's going to go good there. So hopefully, please don't keep it. Hopefully I don't keep that. I'm not really wild about that, so hopefully we don't keep that. Oh no. I mean, it's okay, but that's not my favorite thing. Oh, look, they're sitting in the area too. I love the little chomper. I don't know if it's actually a chomper, but the chair that they sit on, the plant chair. I think the plant exhibits over here in the botany area, they're really funny and they're cute. I love them. Open sesame! And we already have that. So let's just take it over here and get it analyzed. Maybe we'll get some good decorations. Are we going to start the next expedition? Yes. I'm going to try to do this one. I was hoping by doing some of these cold expeditions that it would open up some enlightenment so I can get... I just want to be able to get more decorations for the colder rooms. And that wasn't necessarily the case, unfortunately. I just feel like the colder rooms, the decorations is kind of lacking. It's stones with snow on it. That's about it. Look at the clown. Run. He looks like a lost little toddler the way he's moving. Oh, he hooked his nose. How cute. Oh, the clowns are cute. I'm confused why they're sitting here in the museum with full face makeup. But power to them. Oh, and you can see the little Yeti. I love the boa constrictor exhibit. I love how they can walk under it, so you don't have to really pay attention to the placement of it because they're going to walk under it anyways. I mean, these guys don't care what they do to your exhibits. Right here we're decorating the bathrooms because I've been getting a lot of complaints about how the bathrooms aren't decorated. And I don't know, there's not a lot of decoration you could do in the bathrooms. I think there's a clock, the house plant, and I did add a speaker for some ambiance. And in this building, like I said, there's no windows. This is the jumbo. You see it really briefly. This is one of the things I added to make money. And every time someone views it, I'm making, I think, $400. I'm going to come over here. Like I said, I'm going to decorate the bathrooms. And I think I have 3 bathrooms in total. So I'm just going to add a little decoration to all of them in hopes that they'll stop complaining about the bathrooms. I think that was one of the clowns' complaints. And here's the last one. This is the bathroom that comes pre-built in the game. Of course, I'm going to add a little sound. I was trying to figure out what to do in this area. Again, because all we've got is the clock, the flower plants, the potted plants, so there's not much to do. You see, I'm trying to do some placement with the the flower pot. I don't like it. I don't like it, and oops. Oopsie daisy, I made a mistake here, and I'm trying to figure out how to get this worked out. And I'm struggling right now trying to figure out how. We're going to cancel the whole thing. Cancel it, start all over. And whenever I start over, I'm liking the direction I took this. I'm liking the direction I go in with decorating this bathroom again. Because I'm just going to plop this back where it was. But I like the idea of not putting the flower pot right here. And instead, I'm going to put it right there. And I think it looks better there. Because there's a centering problem anyways on this wall. So we'll just put the clock. It doesn't really make a big deal. And let's open up this one. Open! Sesame! We have the audible. We have the. I can't say it now. I have done this voiceover 3 times because I've made some mistakes, and now I can't pronounce the tree. That's funny. But because my cold area over here, look how pretty, before we even talk about this area, look how pretty this tree is in the animation. I love the colors of it. I love the purple. That's the most beautiful animation right there. But I'm going to kind of shift all of this stuff over because this corner is a little tight. Adding the I don't want to mess up the name of this tree. I know it's Arborealis. I can't think of what the first word is, and it's going to drive me crazy because of the way I did the camera on here. You know, this is only my 2nd video recording, so it's a little rusty. It's not that good. So I can't even see the top where the name of the tree is. But I'm scanning, looking for some kind of decoration. Like I said, in this area, this is kind of what you get. And where I'm at in the U.S., during our cold seasons, you don't get green. And so I'm not wanting to put green in that area. So here I am starting another expedition in the cold area again, in one of these cold spots, just hoping that I get decoration. It's not until later that, oh, Jasmine Odyssey thanked us for their visit to the museum and promised they'd be back eventually. Well, thank you, Jasmine. You're welcome back anytime. But I keep going to the cold areas. Like I said, I'm hoping to get decorations, not realizing that I'm not. We're going to give them a raise because everybody's mad. So I started with just a 5% raise. They're still a little mad, so they end up getting a 10% raise. Staff required. Assistant needed in the gift shop. There's always an assistant needed in the gift shop. They won't stay in there. They don't want to work in the gift shop. So these guys need some, I don't call them perks, but we need to add to their training. And at this point in the game, I wasn't realizing what I needed to do. I need to put some survival skills on a botanist. So I'm just kind of playing and popping down what makes sense for these guys. I think the assistants should all kind of have some training in the ticket mastering. Of course, I want everybody to have happy thoughts when they're working, but that's not always a situation, and I get it. I completely understand. Now we're going to come over to the gift shop. You see, this is the gift shop where an assistant is needed. I'm going to look around and try to see if anyone's available. And unfortunately, nobody's available, and I don't want to interrupt someone's break. So, Ronald Quack, Colin, Gordon Johnson seems best fitted, and he's already got some training. So, just get him in here to fill up the Sonics. The bookshelf looks like it's empty. The trinkets is empty. This is the holistic diffuser that I was talking about. It looks like it's almost out, so hopefully I could get rid of that soon. I don't oh, that's the kitty litter that I keep seeing trash around. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of those because they keep trashing up my place. So we're just trying, I'm trying to get everybody trained to where they need to be, and there's an issue with, as you can see, I'm trying to put this officer, I believe, someone must have got it. There's an issue with my donation bins. They get filled up so fast, which is a good problem to have, of course, but there's nobody to empty them. And so then the customers, they just walk around wanting to donate, and I've got nowhere for them to donate their money to. I love my prehistoric area that I have going on. I love the entrance of this part. I love this building, what I've done with it. Inspection rating good. All the botany exhibits were well decorated. Most botany exhibits were in good condition. And we're still making money. That's the best thing, to still be making money. In Open Sesame! I don't have this one. So we've got another cold exhibit, and it's too big for that room. So now we're going to plop it down right here, because this one's a little too small. It's going to take up the whole space. We'll put it right here, which causes a problem because the botany area needs to be dry and it needs heat. This area needs cold and I want to say humidity, but they need opposite things. So you can see up against the wall, it creates a problem. At one point I was going to put a plant. I had gotten a plant exhibit and I was trying to put it up against this wall, and it can't go there now because this whole side's cold while that whole side's warm. It's going to cause a disruption with how I like plan my exhibits. Um, but I'm looking around trying to figure out how I'm going to decorate this area. And like I said, with the code, you've got snow-covered rocks. And that's about it. So here I am adding a little greenery to it. But there's not really much you can do. I hope in the future that they kind of figure out a little bit more to add to the area. A janitor required? There's always a janitor needed. Because it's, oh, I feel like I have a lot of trash cans. As you see, I'm putting trash cans down right now. I feel like I have a lot of trash cans down, but my museum gets a lot of customers, so maybe I could put more trash cans down. We're going to take another trip, another expedition out here again. And again, I'm doing the cold area in hopes of getting more decorations. I didn't realize that it wasn't going to happen for me like that at this point in the game. But I'm looking at my enlightenment stuff right now, and hopefully it's clicking. Hopefully it's clicking. Taking a peek at the stickers. I've got the left foot, I've got the right foot, and this is how you get the Kadash coins. With the Kadash coins, you can then come down here and open up some of these other things like the wide info stand, the wall info stand, some of these specialty things. You can open them with Kadash coins, and then you pay your money to buy them. So it's nice having a lot of Kadash because I was able to open up, some things I don't have. I'm kind of going through and opening up several of these things that are still locked. Hopefully I get this. I'm not liking that all of these are 500 coins because 500's a little pricey and I don't want to spend all the coins I have. So I'm going to open up everything except for the 500 coins, as you can see. So that leaves like the heater. I see a wetland trash can. I'm going to take a peek and see if I want to open up any of these things with my Kadash coins. So I'm getting the bath time statue, and it's all about, okay, where am I going to put it? We're about to zoom in right here. So don't worry, I'm about to flip him. He shouldn't be facing the wall. But I really want to decorate this front area of this part of the museum because when you first walk in, you want it to be open and inviting, and you want it to set the mood for what people are going to see as they travel through your museum. So that's kind of what we're going to do here. I play around with this wall cover. Yes, he's in a bathtub. Maybe he doesn't need that around him. We're going to look a little bit, get him centered, of course. Then we're going to look and try to find some better decorations for this area. Kind of thought about the vines. But he's in a bathtub. Why not put a waterfall behind him? I love having the waterfall behind him. To me, it looks like it makes sense considering here, but I don't like the way it lines up. So we're going to take that away, and that's probably a good idea anyways, because I need to get some windows down in this building. But he's taking a tropical bath, apparently, in a pretty historic land. So, I kind of play with this, but you can't put anything there because of the door. So then we're going to just put down some flowers without the pot. And I like that idea better because I feel like in this building as a whole, the plants and stuff that I've laid to, everything's kind of just growing out of the ground. Open sesame! I'm gonna get another one of my trees. But we don't need it, so we're gonna put it in here for analyzing. However, I probably should get another one of those trees and plop it down in the cold area in the other building, just because they're really, really pretty, and I think it'll help bring that room together, because there's nothing in there except for that one exhibit. So what you just saw is the reason why I said I need to get these botanists to have, I'm checking it out right now, I need a botanist to have this survey skill. I think that's what it is. Because without it, I can't go farther into that expedition. And I'm kind of looking around to see if anybody other than the experts can have it. And no, it's gotta be the experts. And the botanist is the one who goes on that one. So you want to get your botanist to have that skill. It's important for you to have at least one botanist with those survival skills. So now it's going to be crunch time trying to get one of these botanists to level 5 so I can give them a new skill. So we're going to take a peek and find somewhere else to go. And the thing about going to these more tropical places, I do get decorations for this. And as of now, that area doesn't look like that anymore. Everything's really come together. You don't see it in this video, but everything's really come together. I love how that room's looking. Taking another look. I need some things to come together. So I was hoping I could just throw one of the botanists into the training area. No, I want to train you. I want to erase the skill you have. I need you to have survival skills. But that doesn't work. That wasn't a good idea. That does not work. And that's okay. We're going to get it together. We're going to come back and start doing a little bit more decorating. I did unlock some enlightening item. Have an expedition complete. Let's see if I notice. Because I don't always notice when the expeditions are complete, and the announcer, she's really snarky, and I'll hear her. It's like, oh, I should be reading my pop-ups, but I'm too busy trying to decorate and make money. The Department of Culture is pleased to inform you that one of our representatives will be visiting your museum to evaluate its collection of prehistory exhibits. Have a cultural day. Well, thank you. You too. You have a cultural day. So we're going to come over here. Do I see it? Yes. Open sesame! And we already have this, so we're just going to plop it on down. I knew that everything we were getting, whatever we got from here, we would already have. Start another expedition. I don't have the draw yet, and quite honestly, I don't even know how to unlock it. But there's still some fossils and stuff I need to complete. So I do spend some time trying to complete some of these fossils. I'm gonna head out to the code again. I don't like that a person could go MIA. And I'm starting to think that I've had some of my staff go MIA because, like, my number of employees just goes down just smaller and smaller. Anyways, well, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoy it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye.